I want to make a correction to something that I said previously in a video. I don't even know which video it was, so it's going to be difficult for me to put a comment, unfortunately, on the video to correct it, but I'm doing this video to correct it. And I want to show you why it is that I actually believed this at one time. Last night we were reading Daniel 6 in Bible study, and I had made a comment about Darius and Cyrus being the same person. And I'm going to show you why I thought that. If you go to Daniel 6, verse 28, at the very end of the chapter, it says, "So Daniel prospered during the reign of Darius and the reign of Cyrus the Persian." But it says here, there's a little footnote next to Cyrus, and it says, "or Darius, that is the reign of Cyrus." So it almost implies that they're the same person. But as we were talking about this last night, James mentioned that Cyrus is identified as a Persian and Darius is identified as a Mede, and I remember that, Darius the Mede. And also, Darius was quite fond of Daniel. So we know at the time that Darius reigned at I think he started his reign at age 62. And it sounds like Cyrus reigned after Darius. So Darius was a Mede, Cyrus was a Persian. Now there's another Darius in Scripture who is also a Persian. So this has kind of been a question for a lot of people, apparently, because I did go take to Google just to kind of see what people had to say about it. Not commentaries, but just a general overview, like, are they the same person, basically? And then I took back to Scripture. So really the only thing that I saw is that there wasn't a consistent answer. And that's all I was looking for, is like, is there an emphatic, yes, they're the same person, and here's the verse where we know that, and then I could go back to Scripture and I could look that up. I just want to be clear about that, because if you know me, you know that I'm really firm on not using commentaries and not using Google to tell me what the truth is. But sometimes I will use Google in order to see if there's a reference to Scripture so that I can then go and read that context myself. That's a very different way of researching. Okay, so what I did was I basically ended up going to Bible Gateway. I plugged in Darius. I looked at every context of Darius and Cyrus and discovered that there is a Darius who was a Mede, a Darius who was a Persian. It looks like it went Darius, Cyrus, Darius. Two different Dariuses, one who was a Mede, one who was a Persian. So that's it. I just wanted to do a quick video to make that correction. I'm sorry if, any of you fell victim to my own misunderstanding. But I do really appreciate that God always has his way of clarifying things and making sure that truth comes out. And also, I encourage you to go and not just take my word for things, but go and look it up yourself so that you can be clear on this as well. Please discern this with God, and please discern it in his word.